What's going on, everybody? Good evening. Good evening. What's going on? My name is Keith Gibson, and I am the host of SPOMOTICS. That's SPOMOTICS, that's sports, movies, and politics. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the 32nd episode of SPOMOTICS. Wow, 32 episodes. That's a lot. That's a lot. Every Sunday and Thursdays, all right? At 8 o'clock, SPOMOTICS. This is going to be different. Now, hey, babe. So, like I said before, I want to see everybody's comments, all right? If you're in the live, say what's up. All right, just so I can say what's up, I can talk to y'all, all right? We have a lot to talk about tonight, all right? I mean, I'm not going to brag or anything. I'm not going to brag, but my playoff record so far is 5-1. 5-1. I lost the first game because of them Raiders. I thought the Raiders were going to pull that game off. They should have pulled the game out, man. Or maybe not. I know they were the underdog. They were a heavy underdog, but they still could have won that game, man. They still could have won it. I think it came down to the last couple of seconds, and, he did an interception from the 10-yard line. But, still a good game. It was still a good weekend for games, too, man. There was some great games this weekend. You had Tom Brady. Kyrie ain't no 7-0. Get out of here. There's only 6 games. Nah, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. You had I had the 49ers beating up on the Cowboys. It was just the matchup was just different. Dak wasn't playing that great, The running game was gone for the Cowboys. The coaching, like I put all that in perspective, and that's how that went down, man. I didn't trust the Cowboys, so I just knew they weren't gonna win that game. The other game, the Rams in Arizona. I know Arizona was on the decline, man. They weren't looking too great. They had some injuries. The Rams were at home because you know how their home games are. So yeah, I knew that the Rams have too much power, too much firepower, both on offense and defense. So I knew they weren't going to let Arizona win that game. The Patriots and the Bills. Now, I did pick the Bills, but I didn't know the Bills were going to come out like that. I mean, I don't think these boys punted at all that game. And I think all their drives were touchdowns. So, that was surprising. I thought it was going to be a little bit closer than what it was. But, that's how it is in the NFL, man. The Steelers and the Chiefs, I kind of knew that the Chiefs were going to manhandle them. Like, I knew that. And unfortunately, that was Big Ben's last game. So I don't know what they're going to do at quarterback next year. They're going to have to draft because I know that they don't want Rudolph and what's my boy? I forgot the boy's name. But I know they don't want him. But anyway, 5-1. And we're going to have some great games this weekend, too. We're going to have some great games this weekend. I mean, the one that I really want to see that's really going to be a head scratcher for me is going to be when the Rams go play Tom Terrific and the Buccaneers. Man, that's going to be a good game. And I don't know who's going to win that game. I'm leaning towards a certain team that I'll tell y'all at the ending, you know. But all I want to do is just relax and watch some football, you know, do my honey-do list before the game start. You got the Rams, huh, Keon? Okay. All right. I mean, look, that's not a bad choice. I mean, they have a great squad, and they have great defense. They got a line that can get you. Their whole team is stacked. Their line is stacked. They're all. They got offense. They got linebackers that can ball. I mean, they got Pro Bowls on that defensive squad everywhere. I don't know what Tom Terrific's going to do. But there's one thing I won't do is count out Tom Terrific. I mean, Tom Terrific, I counted him out all last year. I was like, nah. I mean, I knew he was going to beat Washington. But I was like, nah, he's not going to beat the Saints. After the Saints whooped them all season long last year. And then I was like, well, I know he's not going to go to Green Bay. He's not going to take that team from Tampa Bay to go to Green Bay in the frozen tundra and beat Aaron Rodgers. And look what happened. They whooped Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay. They whooped him. All right. I know Aaron Rodgers and them had a chance last year. I mean, last year in the playoffs. But they really didn't have a chance, man. Tom Terrific was great in that game. And then everybody, well, not everybody, but most people thought that Tom Terrific was not going to win the Super Bowl against baby goat Patrick Mahomes. I mean, everybody knew that, right? But I know it's not. That squad is different this year. I know he has some key players that are not in this game. And I don't know if Tom Terrific is going to have any more weapons to beat this Rams team. Now, let it be known. Let me get this started first before I say anything. I'm going to give you guys my Super Bowl picks at the end of SPOMOTICS tonight. All right? This is going to the Super Bowl. I'm also going to tell you who's going to win the Super Bowl. All right? Oh, hey, Keon, with Jalen Ramsey, that's going to be a great matchup. Jalen Ramsey versus Mike Evans. I mean, I can't wait for the playoffs to start on Saturday. Then you have the Bills, the Buffalo Bills, against the Chiefs. Now, we all know that the Bills came out and beat up on the Chiefs on Sunday night this year. I mean, it wasn't even close. But at the same time, that wasn't the same Chiefs team. That Chiefs team early in the season, those first, 4 or 5 games, they weren't really like the Chiefs. But they're the Chiefs now. And they're balling now. Now, I know they lost their last game. They lost to, not their last game, but they lost to the Bengals. All right? And then they came back and they beat up on Denver. But they really didn't beat up on Denver. I mean, that was a close game, too. I mean, the Chiefs could have lost that game if it wasn't for a strip, sack, fumble, touchdown return. All right? So I don't know what's going on with the Chiefs, man. I'm a little nervous. Man. Because the Bills, it looks like the Bills are stacked and they are made to beat this team, to beat this Chiefs team. So I don't know, man. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. I don't know what's going to happen, but I think the Chiefs are going to have a little bit of something up their sleeve, all right? I really believe that. Look, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. I think the Chiefs are going back to the Super Bowl, all right? I really think the Chiefs are going back to the Super Bowl. And not only are the Chiefs going to go back to the Super Bowl, I think it's going to be the Chiefs versus the Rams. All right? I really believe it's going to be the Chiefs versus the Rams. Now, before, everybody was talking about Aaron Rodgers, and I just don't trust Aaron Rodgers. I don't trust him, man. Just not in the playoffs. I mean, you put your money on that? I mean, I hate betting against Aaron Rodgers. Like, in the regular season, oh, what up, B? Yeah, I know, Captain America, like, I know. But it's just something about Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs. Like, last year in the playoffs, he could have ran that ball in. He could have ran the ball in. He just stopped, and he tried to throw it to a double-teamed Devontae Adams, and he was double-teamed, but he could have ran that in. Even if he didn't run it in for a touchdown, they would have had it at least at the 1 yard line. And then anything could have happened from there. Yeah, his record is 1-4 in the NFC Championship game. I mean, I just don't trust Aaron Rodgers. And I know everybody like, wait a minute, you can't trust Aaron Rodgers. You trust Matthew Stafford? I mean, I don't trust him either. But I trust that defense. I trust that defense that Matthew Stafford has behind him. I really do. I trust that offense too. So you got the Packers versus the Chiefs, huh? You know, I thought that was going to be the Super Bowl last year. But these Rams, man, I mean, they got a chance to do something special. Everybody was counting out Von Miller. I can't count him out. I know he's a little older, but he did work against Arizona last Monday. He did. I can't count him out. I'm not going to count him out, man. Another game that's going to be interesting. The Bengals versus the Titans. Hey, look, everybody wants to see that Rodgers versus Mahomes, you know? Because State Farm would have a field day on that Super Bowl. All right? They would have a field day on that Super Bowl. State Farm, Aaron Rodgers, the Rodgers rate versus the Mahomes rate. I mean, that would be cool. He's making plays. You got Donald coming up. I mean, hey, it's going to be great. Like, I'm trying to tell you, look, that Rams defense can get after people. They can get after people. So any mistake that Matthew Stafford makes, they can kind of, equal it out a little bit, all right? Because they can get after these quarterbacks. It's going to be interesting, man. I don't know. And Aaron Rodgers don't like to be – well, Tom Terrific, he don't like to be blitzed up that middle either. And if you got a front four that can just come after you, oh, man. That's why I just don't know, man. It's Matthew Stafford cannot make these silly mistakes. He cannot make these silly mistakes that he was making in the regular season. He can't do that. All right? Rams in the backfield. Oh, man. Like, Who's he going to throw it to? Oh, it's going to be interesting. This might be one of the best playoffs that's coming out. And I know I say this every year, all right? But this is going to be one of the great playoffs that we know that we've seen in a long time. B, you got Green Bay versus the Rams in the NFC Championship game. You also got Buffalo and Tennessee. I mean, look, that Tennessee matchup against the Bengals. Now, everybody keeps talking about, oh, the Bengals are so young and this and that. But, man, these young boys can ball. Oh, man. All right, you got the Bengals. You got the Bengals. You got the Titans. Are the Bengals going to make it to an NFC Championship game? I mean, you're right. Hey, Burrow is playing like he's been there for 12 years already. Like, he's a seasoned vet. Like, he is balling. I mean, the throws that he was making last Saturday in the playoffs against the Raiders, I mean, those were some great throws, man. I don't know. But I'm going to give y'all my picks. All right? I went 5-1. I went 5-1 last week, all right? And I made a little gamble with the Raiders. But I just felt like the Raiders had a chance to upset them. King Henry is back. He's back. And you know what? He looks good. He looks like he wasn't even hurt. He looks like he played this whole year. That's going to be a big boost for them. But my only thing is coming off an injury like that, a foot injury like that, and, he hasn't had any contact. I mean, he had a limited contact at practice. So, they're not going to beat him up. But I'm sure they had to test it. But I'm sure they're not going to do the same test on that foot as them Bengals are going to do on it. This is going to be a great matchup, man. Tennessee versus Cincinnati. This is why it's going to be a great playoff. One of the best playoffs we've seen in a long time. Because before I said the Rams and Tampa was going to be a great matchup, a great game, the best game of the weekend. But then I forgot I got the Bills and the Chiefs. That's going to be a great game in the playoffs. And then you got the Packers and the 49ers. That's also going to be a great game this weekend. This is going to be tough. I'm still going to come out over 500 with my picks. But this is going to be tough, man. Everybody, I forgot. If I don't see your comments, you have to go to my YouTube channel so I can see them. And I just want to make sure that I don't have any comments in Facebook because I don't want to leave anybody out. All right? I don't want to leave anybody out. But if you are commenting and you're on my Facebook page, I do apologize. I can't see the comments on Facebook. You have to subscribe and go to my YouTube channel. All right? I apologize. I should have told y'all this at the beginning. But you have to go to my YouTube channel, SPOMOTICS. All right? All right, cool. Oh, babe. No. See, we don't do the wings. We don't do the wings just yet. We do the wings on the Super Bowl Sunday. All right? But it would be a great weekend for some wings, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Maybe we can sneak us some wings for Saturday and Sunday. Or no, not Saturday and Sunday. Saturday or Sunday. All right? We're gonna see. We're gonna have to see about that. But hey, it's gonna be a great weekend. Oh, we doing wings. Oh, I guess we doing wings, everybody. My bad. Guess we doing wings. I guess we're gonna be doing wings throughout the whole playoffs. Great. All right. I'm not cooking them on Saturday though. We can go somewhere and get them, but I'm not cooking this Saturday. Now Super Bowl Sunday, you know how we do it. So that's how we gonna do it. That's how we gonna get down. Hooters to be exact. Oh, she think I'm driving all the way to Woodbridge to get some Hooters or Fredericksburg to get some Hooters. I don't know about that. I hope they deliver. I'm not driving all the way to Woodbridge. But anyway, everybody, if you are a football fan, you're going to enjoy this weekend. All right? You're going and I go on my little FanDuel. I place my little bets. and I love FanDuel. This is what I love about FanDuel, all right? I love FanDuel because they got these little side bets. Like, FanDuel has these little side bets. So it's like, I think last week it was Bernard. I put that Bernard, if he scores 2 touchdowns, if you put a $10 bet on the side bet and he scores 2 touchdowns, I would have won like $150. So the whole time he's at the 1 yard line. He scored the first time. So I'm like, okay, all right. So I needed him to score 2 touchdowns. And of course, the last time he's at the 5 yard line, but of course, Tom Terrific throws it in there. So that was cool. So I like FanDuel. FanDuel was fun. So if you do FanDuel, go ahead and do that. It's kind of fun, man, with the bets. So, but anyway, Buffalo versus Green Bay in the Super Bowl. I mean, you really can't go wrong with these picks. Like, you really can't. Like, Aaron Rodgers and Josh. I mean, look, I would love to see that too. I would love to see that. That would be a great Super Bowl. The Rams versus the Chiefs. That would be a great Super Bowl too. You know? But it's just that these Chiefs, man, you know, I might have changed my mind, man. The Chiefs have been too inconsistent. I mean, I know during their eight-game win streak, they were on fire. Like, they were on fire. They looked, their defense was stepping it up. I mean, but like I said, any given Sunday, any given Saturday, like NFL, man, you put them pads on and anything can happen. Anything can happen. Oh, man. I don't know, man. I'm excited, though. I'm excited. I really think, this Titans team is scary and well coached. All right. So I think that they will get past the Bengals and they will make it to the NFC Championship game. All right. Isn't it great to be the number 1 seed? No, really. Isn't it great to be the number 1 seed? You win 1 game, you're in your conference championship game. You win 2, you're in the Super Bowl. That's why it's so important. That's why it's so important to play each game. You have to play each game. And the NFL added this game. They added a game, and now more teams can get into the playoffs. I mean, look, I know the players don't like it. I get it. But I love it. I love extra football. Like, you can't beat that. Oh, man, it's great. Like, I love the NFL. I love football. I love the NBA. I like NHL. Like, I watch my Rangers. I love watching the NBA when my Knicks are good. I love watching the NFL. I mean, I love watching the NBA too, but the Knicks aren't that great. I think it's improved from 4 or 5 years ago when it was just Cleveland and what's the daggone team? Steph Curry and them all the time. Like, that was getting a little tiresome, but it's still good. But the NFL is just great. Like, I'll watch the NFL even if the Giants stink, and I've been doing that for the past 10 years because they've been stinking it up for the past 10 years, but that's neither here nor there, all right? Let me give y'all my picks. The number 1 seed makes the regular season even more important. It does. It really does, man. Because you're not just playing, you're not just going through the season like, yeah, I'll make it to the playoffs. No. Everybody wants that number 1 seed. Everybody wants that number 1 seed, man. I mean, I'm not saying it's easy. It is an easier route to get to the Super Bowl. All you got to do is win 2. Some of these teams got to win 4 games to get to the Super Bowl. I love it. I love it. Let me give y'all my picks for the Super Bowl. All right? I'm sorry. For the playoffs this weekend. And then I'm going to give you my Super Bowl picks as well. Because I think I might have talked myself out of something. All right. This week, we're going to go over these games, all right? Bengals, the surprising Bengals, the 11-win Bengals versus the Tennessee Titans. I got Tennessee, man. I got Tennessee winning this game. Not by much. Not by much. But I have Tennessee winning this game. I think this will be a tough game for young Burrow, for Big Joe, young Joe. This would be a tough game for him. I think Mike Verbal, he's going to come up with a game plan that's going to confuse Joe Burrow a little bit. Joe Burrow, you had a great year, but this ain't the year. All right? This ain't your year yet. But you're coming. It's coming, man. Them Bengals are back. Like, these Bengals are back. These ain't the same little Bengals that used to get beat up all the time and taken out the first round of the playoffs or the joke of the NFL. This ain't that team no more, all right? I think Derrick Henry is going to be a big spark for the Titans. The wide receivers for the Titans are going to get off a little bit. I got the Titans. I got the Titans. Remember the Titans when they had King Henry, and he's back. And that play action is going to work. And like I said, he gets stronger and stronger throughout the game because he beats him up at the beginning. And then Derrick Henry is just going to run wild. Now, he's not going to run wild on his first game back, but he will have some significant runs that will kind of set the tone. I think he's going to be a tone setter. And I think Tennessee is going to win. And I'm going to give you the score of that game. And I'm going to give you Tennessee. I'm going to give you Tennessee 24. I'm going to give you 24. And then I'm going to give you the Bengals 24-13. 24-13, all right? That's what I'm going to give you. That's what I'm going to give you for that game. The next game. I have the 49ers and the Packers. I mean, look, I know everybody, 49ers did everybody a favor last week and took out the Cowboys. I wasn't really, I don't know, maybe because I'm getting a little bit older or maybe because I'm doing SPOMOTICS, but I mean, was I happy that the Cowboys lost? Yeah, of course, because, I'm an NFC East guy. My squad is in the NFC East. But, I mean, I wasn't, excited. I wasn't going to make any memes or anything about the Cowboys, even though it was funny watching them crying and stuff they're so, that fan base is just so, I don't know, man. Spoiled maybe from the 90s. I don't know. But I know I had a whole bunch of fans that always coming on my page and blah, blah, blah. So it's always good to see them. But I think the Cowboys did have a good squad this year. They wasn't as strong as I thought they would be, but, they got some young talent. I think they'll be back next year also. 49ers and Packers, though. 49ers run game is going to be a good game. Packers barely beat them last time they played. But you know what? And the 49ers in the frozen tundra, they did all right in that playoff and their Super Bowl run. I think the 49ers will have some success, but then I think the Packers will be too much for the 49ers. I'm going to have the Packers beating the 49ers, all right? And I'm going to have that score with the Packers. I'm going to have the Packers 31. I'm going to have the Packers 31. And I'm going to have the 49ers 27. So I've got the Packers 31, 49ers 27. Mike Vrabel is a hell of a coach. Oh, man. I mean, he's really a player's coach. And you know what? Let me tell you about these coaches before I even get into that. Now, I love when the coaches are hype and everything, and you're hyping your team up. I don't like how Tampa Bay's coach, Bruce Arians, I don't like how he punched his player in the head or smacked him in the head. Don't do that to a grown man. Don't do that. But Mike Vrabel, oh, man, I would have loved, yeah, you're right, B. You're right. His intensity, he's smart. He knows what he's doing, man. He came from Belichick, from the Belichick tree. Well, not from the tree, but he came from playing with Belichick when he played for the Patriots. He's a great coach, man. He's a great coach. I know last year, I believe when they lost to the Ravens. I mean, it's a whole different team, though. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a good game. 49ers and Packers, so I said that one, 31-27. Then the Sunday game, we got the Rams and the Buccaneers. I mean, goodness gracious. I know the Rams took care of them at the beginning of the year. I really believe that they'll take care of them again. I mean, you can't bet against Tom Terrific, though. Tom Brady is great, man. I just feel like he doesn't have enough weapons for this game. This is a tough one, man. This is a tough one. You got 49ers 20, Green Bay 35. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. It's going to be, I think it'll be close at the beginning, and it'll just, Aaron Rodgers will have his way. Rams and the Buccaneers, though. Woo! I'm going to go with I just have a feeling that daggone Tom Brady is gonna be in that NFC Championship game, man. I just have a feeling he's gonna be in that NFC Championship game. But my gut is telling me to pick the Rams. I'm gonna pick the Rams over Tom Terrific, man. I think they're gonna be too much for him. I believe all right. Yeah, this is gonna be hard. I believe that they're gonna get after Tom. I think that they are gonna watch some film, the New Orleans Saints film, and the Rams are way better than the Saints defensively. Offensively too. And I guess altogether they're better than the Saints. This is tricky, man. But I believe they're going to get after them. So I'm going to pick the Rams. I think Tom Brady's going to have a frustrating day. I'm going to pick the Rams. And I'm going to pick the Rams 28. Tom Brady, Buccaneers 26. It's going to be that close. Rams 28, Tampa Bay 26. And then the last game of the weekend, Bills versus Chiefs. Now remember what happened the last time the Bills came and played the Chiefs in the playoffs. Baby Goat sent them home packing. They sent them home packing. It's going to be different this game, though. Hey, B, I don't trust Matthew Stafford also, but I do trust that defense. And I don't trust the weapons that Tom Brady has. That's the only reason why. Especially if Matthew Stafford is up. Huh? Hold on. Get my water. There you go. Yeah, excuse me, huh? Yeah. Especially since Matthew Stafford, he has to have a good game. He has to play. He don't even have to play better than Tom Brady. He just has to be close enough. He can't make these boneheaded mistakes just throwing the ball anywhere and getting pick six. Like, he can't do that in this game. Once a line, always a line, huh? I mean, yeah, that's true. But I really think Matthew Stafford's going to have a good game. Odell Beckham is throwing touchdowns. I mean, we're going to see. But I really think they're going to come after Tom, man. You know Tom can't move. But we're going to see. Yeah, so I agree. And that Rams defense is also going to get them to the Super Bowl, too. That's a great defense you got there. Each level is just great. I'm excited about them. Now, I picked them at the beginning of the year, so I'm going to go with them. I'm still going to go with them. So I'm going to tell y'all who my picks are after this one. Bills and the Chiefs. I mean, these Bills, man, if they come out like they did on Sunday, it's a wrap for the Chiefs. The Chiefs have to be more consistent with their defense. They have to play defense. Their offense, their offense, man, they got to come together. They're really inconsistent. And Kelsey and everybody, I mean, them boys got to get with it. They have to have a game plan. And you know how all these teams are playing them now. They're playing just like how the Bucs was playing them in the Super Bowl. But now, at least Mahomes at the beginning of the year, he wasn't thinking right. He was trying to force. He was trying to make the big play. Now he's taking what the defense gives him now, and he's being more patient. And that's why the offense is clicking a little bit, not like it was last year, but at least it's clicking. So I'm picking. Well, of course, I'm picking the Chiefs. I got them going to the Super Bowl. I think the Chiefs will have an extra play. It's all going to come down who's going to have the ball at the end. Whoever has the ball at the end, man, is going to win this game. I believe that this is going to be a back and forth. This is going to be a back and forth game. And who's going to make the least mistakes? That's what's going to happen. It's going to be great. It's going to be a great weekend. And like my wife said, I guess we're getting Hooters. Because I know she's going to make me go to Woodbridge and go to Hooters. But I know, yeah, I already know. So I'm picking the Chiefs. And I don't know why my pen is acting crazy now. Because maybe they don't want me to pick the Chiefs. But I'm picking the Chiefs. And I'm picking the Chiefs. And I'm going to have the Chiefs 37. The Bills 32. Yeah, it's going to be one of those games. They're going to be throwing the ball. It's going to be a great game. 37-32 Chiefs. My Super Bowl pick is going to be the Rams versus the Chiefs. I got the Rams versus the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. All right? That's it. Rams versus the Chiefs. That is my pick. That's who I am picking. All right? So, I went 5-1 last week. And this week, I'm just going to go over my teams. 37-28 Chiefs. All right, man. Okay. All right. I like that. I like that score. That's a great score right there. All right. Good job. Wow. All right. So, I got Tennessee winning. I got the Packers winning. I had the Rams winning. And I have the Chiefs winning. So with that being said, the only home team that I have losing is Tom Terrific and Tampa Bay. Goodness gracious. We're going to find out. We're going to see, man. It's going to be a great matchup, guys. I hope everybody watches these games. It's going to be cool. It's going to be exciting. All right. So, and I'm a little surprised, man. That was a good pick. That's really a good score right there. So I was debating when I saw your score to change mine. It's like, now that was a good one. The Bills will play that Tampa 2 defense and make the Chiefs march slowly down the field. Yeah, I mean, that's what they're going to do. But is it going to be like that slowly but surely they're going to get in the end zone? Or is it going to be like how they played before? Like, it's going to be good. If the Bills play the Chiefs like they played them earlier this year, it's not going to be good for the Chiefs. But I think the Chiefs are going to watch film and I mean, who else would you trust the ball with but Mahomes? But yeah, I believe that the Bills and the Bills will play that Tampa 2. They will. Oh yeah, and I believe that they will come after them too. Don't be cheating off my paper. Whatever. All right, y'all. So look, that was my sports topics. Those were my picks. I did want to discuss one thing that had to deal with politics that I was reading the other day. I'll get into the Trump thing next on Sunday. I know the NFL games took up a lot of my time, but we have a Republican governor, our governor, Virginia's governor, Governor Glenn Youngkin, signed nine new executive orders. One of the executive orders is that the mandate is to end the mask mandate in schools. All right. I just don't understand people. I think sometimes, especially with the pandemic, that sometimes you just have to take politics out of the equation and add common sense into the equation. Like I've always said before, I don't think that this is a Republican versus Democrat. This is health. This is a health thing, man. This is a human thing. You don't always have to make everything out of politics. Like, we get it. America, it's a free country. You have all these rights. I get it. We understand that. We love that. That's what we love about this country. All right? We love about that. You have rights. You know, you can express your rights. You have freedom of speech. And we love that. I understand that. I get it totally. But especially when it comes to schools, like, I feel like every day something changes with this pandemic. Like, something changes with this, with COVID. It's like every day it changes. Where I work at a hospital. And I work at the emergency department. And this is where it comes, like, firsthand, this is where it comes to my department. All right? And I see it. And I've been seeing COVID already for 2 years now, in the emergency department. And it's scary. All right? And what do we always want to do? What's the most important thing if you have children? What is it that you want to do? Is you want to protect your kids. So now you're going to have kids coming in here. Well, some of these schools are saying, look, we're still wearing masks. I don't care what that mandate says. And I think that's going to cause a lot of problems, because now you're going to have these parents coming in there and talking about we don't have to wear a mask. The governor said we don't have to wear a mask. I mean, it's going to be. Cam's principal sent out an email last week and just sent another one a few minutes ago. I think it's a bad idea. They send a COVID letter at least once a week saying a child is on quarantine. I mean, they're not going to stop until they close these schools down again. It's my God-given right. I don't have to wear a mask, blah, blah, blah. Yada, yada, yada. It's like, it's just common sense. If there's something going on and we're in a pandemic, especially, you don't want to give it to these kids, man. You want to protect the kids. You want to protect the teachers. I don't understand where they're going with this, man. He states, there is no greater priority than the health and welfare of Virginia's children. Under Virginia law, parents, not the government, have the fundamental right to make decisions concerning the care of their children. And that's what his second executive order read. I mean, I just I don't understand this. So now what happens if all the kids are get COVID? Now you gotta shut the whole school down? Like, is this smart? Like, is it smart? I don't know. You guys, you tell me. Whoever's listening, you tell me, man. What do you think about this? I mean, I really think this is just. And then I'm looking at the picture, and they're taking a picture with him signing the executive order and smiling, and none of them have masks on. It's sad, man. It's sad. But I mean, I guess all we have to do is just pray for the best. If your child's school, if you're in Virginia, your child's school, say you don't have to wear a mask. I'm gonna pray for your kids, and hopefully you wear the mask. Hopefully your child wears the mask. I mean, it feels like they get different levels of this COVID every day. Every day I'm at work. I'm in a huddle, and the doctors always go over everything that's new and what's going on. I mean, exactly. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you have to take the politics out and just put common sense in. Like, if spiking up, and my doctor tells me this all the time, like, we're having more patients with COVID at my job, so much that they're telling us that we have to wear 2 masks. All right? Like, we have to wear 2 masks. It's really sad, man. It's really sad. Now, if you want to do that at a job or somewhere like that, but don't do it for the kids, man. Don't. You know how many kids? I have babies coming at my job with COVID. You know what I'm saying? Babies, newborns. School board voted to continue the universal mask mandate with no parental opt-out for pre-K to 12 students visiting consistent. I mean, yeah. Just imagine how much conflict that's going to cause, man. And once again, in the United States, there's a divide. It's division. It's sad. It's sad because, I mean, when you know that the country's divided, when there's a pandemic that was killing people, probably is still killing people, and people are still divided to wear a mask and not to wear a mask. It's sad, man. We definitely got to get better as a country because I don't know. Well, I know all my kids, they're going to have masks on. They're going to have masks on. They better have a mask on, too. They better not go with the crowd. Like, oh, no. Homie, they better wear a mask. They're going to wear a mask. Like, this is crazy. And it's scary. Oh, yeah. It exactly is. That's exactly. Exactly. But it's sad, man. Hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully, this will all turn out better. We'll get a better grasp on this thing. But just everybody, just be safe. All right? Don't make this political. All right? Wear your mask. Wear your mask, man. Trust me, look. When I'm in the hospital, sometimes I work 12, 15, 7. Today I was in there for 17 hours. Probably more than that. today, and I wore my mask the whole time. With meetings, I wear my mask. If I'm doing a class, I wear my mask. It's just, I don't know. But anyway, look, that's my time for the night, everybody. You know what? Before I do that, I really want you guys to watch. Now, there's 2 shows on Netflix that I really want you to go to watch. Now, I'm so excited because at midnight, and I don't work tomorrow, but I work so much, I don't know what I'm going to do. I know I've been up 24 hours. Well, yeah, I say 21 hours. But the Ozarks is coming back. Season 4. I'm so excited about it. This is the final season, and it's back. Oh, I love this show, man. With Bateman. Oh, man. I love this show. Another show that I want people to watch. And let me see if I can. It's called Archive 81. Archive 81. It's on Netflix. I'm sorry. Both of these shows are on Netflix. Please check this show out. Please check this show out. It is called Archive 81. I really believe that this show has a chance to be one of the best shows on Netflix. All right? A guy takes a job restoring damaged videotapes and gets pulled into a vortex of a mystery involving the missing director and a demonic cult. It's a series. I'm excited about it. I'm going to watch it. When am I going to watch it? Probably going to be tomorrow. I'm going to start watching it. Now, I know my wife don't watch nothing that got no demonic stuff in it. But it's about a demonic cult. And this guy, I can't pronounce his name, but he's an up-and-coming actor. His name is Mamadou Athia. And I know I said his name wrong. Just check it out. Check it out. It's called Archive 81. All right? And if you're a fan of Ozarks, watch that too. All right? So those are my shows that I want y'all to watch for the weekend. Let me know about it. If everyone would get the vaccine, then we could get rid of these masks. Hey, because there's a debate about that. And I'm going to talk about that on Sunday. Because you know what's interesting, and I'll talk about this on Sunday, is Kyrie Irving. All right? Kyrie Irving is in the NBA. He plays for New York, for Brooklyn. Plays for the Brooklyn Nets. Now, in New York, you have to be vaccinated to even go to these places. He can't even play in New York. In certain places, he can't play. He cannot play. So he's a part-time player. All right? Let me tell you something that's interesting, though, about this. And I'm going to talk about this on Sunday. Kyrie Irving is endorsed by Nike. Nike is getting rid of employees who are not vaccinated. How is this going to work out? I can't wait to see how this is going to work out. One of their best sellers, Kyrie Irving, is against the vaccine. And he's endorsed by Nike, who is for the vaccine and is stating that they are getting rid of their employees who are not vaccinated. We're going to talk about this on Sunday. That is my time, everybody. I really appreciate everybody that came out to listen to me and was chatting with me. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for subscribing. I really appreciate that also. Thank you for listening. Thank you for chatting with me. Thank you for, like I said, I'm doing something new. I'm excited because in a couple of weeks, I'm going to LA, finally. I'm going to knock that off my bucket list. I'm going to see my Knicks play the Lakers. I'm going to see my Knicks play the Lakers in LA. Something I've always wanted to do all my life. Since I was a little kid, all right? Ever since I seen, my father took me to the Knicks game in Madison Square Garden to see Bernard King. I've seen Patrick Ewing in the Garden. Now I'm going to see my Knicks play in LA. And I'm so excited. And I'm going to have a show out in LA. So stay tuned, all right? All right. I'm also going to have my old my college friends, my college basketball team, St. Augustine's College. I'm going to interview all of them. All right? Rest in peace, Bernard. I had some good times with these boys, man. And we're going to talk about that. Because the CIAA is coming up when they won the CIAA championship. So we're going to talk about that. And I'm excited about that. And I can't wait to get all of them together to hear them talk and tell me some things about their championship run. All right? So everybody, look, that's my time. I love y'all. Everybody be safe out there. Wear your mask, please. Get vaccinated. I just got my booster couple of weeks last week. So everybody just be safe out there, man. That's all I'm saying. Just be safe. All right. That's my time. I love y'all. I will see y'all on Sunday night. We're going to talk about these games. All right. All right. That's my time. That's SPOMOTICS. Peace. Talk to y'all later.